everyone, I'm Michelle with Designs by JuJu, and we're back again for part 4 in our 6-part series for how to stitch the Molly Mine purse, now available from Designs by JuJu. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how you can stitch the accessory 15 and 16 hoopings, which makes the sunglasses for our purse. To make the sunglasses, you will need the following supplies. Fabric cut according to the supply list listed within your PDF download. I'm going to be using the Essence collection from Riley Blake Designs. You will also need 2 sheets of water-soluble stabilizer, the fabric type. I'm going to be using Magic Melt from Designs by JuJu Plus, a piece of craft foam, embroidery thread, and a coordinating bobbin. And for the sunglasses lens, you will need some type of vinyl that is sheer or clear. I'm going to be using this fun tinted vinyl for my sunglasses so that my daughter will be able to see through them. All right, so let's head over to the embroidery machine and let's get started. These sunglasses are made in 2 hoopings. I'm going to be stitching the accessories 15 hooping first, which is going to be the earpieces for the sunglasses. So I already have my 2 sheets of water-soluble stabilizer loaded onto my hoop. Again, I'm using Magic Melt from Designs by JuJu Plus. And as I have in the part 1, 2, and 3 videos, I plan to run all of my stitches off camera, but we'll walk you through the steps right here at my work table. So I'm going to go ahead and take my hoop over to my embroidery machine and run the first stitch, which is going to be the placement line for my foam as well as my front and back fabric. I've just run the first stitch, which is the placement line for my fabric as well as my foam. So I'm going to go ahead and first start on the back side of my hoop. And I am going to take one of my pieces of fabric, whatever you are using, and I'm going to cover the entire placement stitches with those fabrics and tape it in place. Next, I'm going to flip back to the front side of my hoop, and I'm going to take my piece of craft foam, and I am going to line up the craft foam with this vertical placement line right here, the edge of my foam. And I want to make sure that it's covering the rest of the sunglasses pieces here, but leave these top 2 pieces hanging out. I'm going to tape it in place to secure it. And then I'm going to take my second piece of fabric and I'm going to lay it directly on top, again, making sure that all of the placement stitches are completely covered, including these 2 top pieces that we left out with the foam. Next, I'm going to place my hoop back onto my embroidery machine and I'm going to run the tack down stitch to secure my fabric as well as my foam in place. I've just run the tack down stitch to secure my fabric and foam in place. So next, I'm going to use my curved tip applique scissors and I am going to trim away the excess fabric right outside the tack down stitch, making sure not to trim any of those stitches. I am going to leave the foam intact, so do not cut the foam during this step. Next, I'm going to flip to the back side of my hoop and repeat that exact same process. And here's what the back side of your hoop should look like. So now I am going to load my hoop back onto my embroidery machine and I'm going to run the final stitch, which is going to be the decorative satin stitch around the entire earpieces. I am going to go ahead and change to my coordinating bobbin thread now because you will see that in this step. All right, so let me load my hoop back onto my machine and I'll run that satin stitch. And there we go. So our stitching is complete. Now is the time to go ahead and gently remove your craft foam and it should tear away very easily. And then I'm going to unhoop my project and trim away the excess water-soluble stabilizer. Now that I have the excess stabilizer trimmed away, I'm going to use my little water pen or a wet Q-tip, and I'm again going to remove all of this excess water-soluble stabilizer. Once I have this step complete, I'm going to set these off to the side and we'll be ready to go on to our accessory 16 hooping, which is going to be the front frames for our glasses. All right, we're ready to go ahead and start our accessory 16 hooping, which is the lenses for our sunglasses. So there is a little bit of a stabilizer change for this hooping. You will need 1 layer of tearaway stabilizer. I'm going to be using Tear Easy tearaway stabilizer from Designs by JuJu Plus for my hooping. So I'm ready to go ahead and load my hoop onto my embroidery machine and I'm going to run the placement stitch for the sunglasses lenses. Next, I'm going to take my vinyl and I'm going to place it directly on top of those placement stitches. And I'm going to tape to secure it in place. And then I am going to load my hoop back onto my embroidery machine, and I'm going to run the tack down stitch to secure my vinyl in place. Next, using my curved tip applique scissors, I am going to trim away the excess vinyl right outside of those reinforcement tack down stitches. Next, I'm going to place my hoop back onto my embroidery machine, and I'm going to run the placement stitch for my first earpiece. Next, I'm going to take my first earpiece and I am going to line up the earpiece with the placement stitch that we just ran. So line up those stitches, make sure that it is in the correct position, and then tape to secure it in place. And I'm going to load my hoop back onto my machine to run the tack down stitch to secure it in place. I've just run the tack down stitch to secure that in place, so now I'm going to repeat that exact same process with the remaining earpiece. Now that both of the earpieces are tacked down, here's what it looks like, so you can just get a full view. All right, so now I'm ready to load my hoop back onto my embroidery machine, and I'm going to run the placement line for my front and back fabric as well as my craft foam. Okay, I've just run the placement line for my fabric and craft foam. So first I'm going to flip to the back side of my hoop, and I'm going to go ahead and gently remove away the tearaway stabilizer that is on the back side of my vinyl here. Make sure not to puncture your vinyl as you do this. I just have a little seam ripper, and I'm just right here along the edge, and I'm just going to gently tear away this stabilizer. Next, I am going to take my first piece of fabric and I'm going to place it directly on top of those placement stitches, making sure that they're all covered. And then I'm going to tape to secure my fabric in place. And then I'm going to flip to the front side of my hoop and repeat that exact same process. But first I need to place my piece of craft foam before I place my fabric. And then place the fabric directly on top of the craft foam. And next I'm going to load my hoop back onto my embroidery machine and run the tack down stitch to secure the fabric and foam in place. I've just run the tack down stitch, so now it's time to trim away the excess fabric on the front and back side of my hoop using my curved tip applique scissors. Do not remove your craft foam at this time. Don't forget to trim away the fabric on the inside of the sunglasses as well. Repeat this exact same process on the back side of the hoop, and again, make sure as you trim the inside of the sunglasses, you're careful not to trim or puncture your vinyl. And there's what it should look like on the back side of the hoop. So again, I'm going to place my hoop back onto my embroidery machine, and we're ready to run the decorative satin stitching around the sunglasses. Again, make sure that you have your coordinating bobbin thread for this step. My satin stitching has now just completed, so I'm ready to go ahead and run the placement stitch for my flower fabric. Next, I'm going to flip to the back side of my hoop, and I am going to place my fabric, whatever you're using for your flowers, directly on top of those placement stitches, and I'm going to tape to secure it in place. And then I'm going to flip to the front side and repeat that process. Next, I'm going to load my hoop back onto my embroidery machine to run the tack down stitches for those fabrics. Next, I'm going to trim away the excess fabric on both the front and back side of my hoop, making sure not to trim any of those tack down stitches. The final two stitch steps for this hooping are the decorative satin stitch around both of the flowers. Make sure that you have your coordinating bobbin thread for that step. And then the final stitch step is going to be the inner portion of the flower. And again, make sure you choose another coordinating thread and bobbin thread for that final stitch step. I'm going to go ahead and run both of those stitches, and then we'll check back in to finish these sunglasses. All of the stitching is complete, so now we're ready to remove our craft foam from our sunglasses. And again, it should tear away very easily. And then don't forget to grab it here on the inner portion of your sunglasses. And then the final step is to remove your project from your hoop and tear away the excess stabilizer. And here's our completed sunglasses. So you should be able to fold them right here along the sides. And then these little cuties tuck right in your page 2 pocket that we made in our other videos. How cute is that? They are just absolutely adorable. And how fun to have that clear tinted vinyl there. You can use all kinds of different colors to make these perfect for your little kiddo. All right, I hope you have enjoyed today's part 4 video. Make sure to check the description box below for links to parts 1 through 3. Also, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. That way you don't miss parts 5 and 6. If you haven't already joined the Designs by JuJu Blessings Facebook group, make sure you do that as well. We hope to see you soon. Happy stitching!